Ainur, I've got very good news for you today.
Wow, come on, tell me.
You and I will explore new facets of the already well-known and beloved foreign cuisine in Kazakhstan.
Wow, let me guess, you're talking about Ukrainian cuisine.
Yes, that's right. Our guest today is Andrei Mikhnev, World Bank Country Manager for Kazakhstan.
And his wife Natalia.
Let's get started.
Hello, please welcome. Hello.
Hello, how are you? So nice to meet you. Okay, please tell us what are we going to cook today. I see some ingredients. What are those? Please tell us more in details.
Sure. So today we would like to offer a green borscht. Everybody knows about borscht, right?
Yes.
But usually
in this part of the world here.
Yeah. Usually it's a red borscht, right?
Yes.
So it's traditional Ukrainian dish which became famous all over the world. But today we would like to have something special, which is called the green borscht.
So the color is gonna be green?
It's gotta be changed.
Yes, exactly. And also, usually you prepare this borscht when they're new in the spring, all these herbs are coming out. So you really would like to have something prepared from that, to have this fresh one. And of course, a green borscht, by definition, would not include beetroots.
All right, yes, exactly.
Right.
So we have some preparations made so far. We have a boiling broth, yes. We have also a ready meat here. This is a beef meat. What about these ingredients? I think that's this is why this borscht is called green, because of these ingredients
that's
in particular.
The main part,
so what kind of herbs do we have?
Yeah, absolutely. So, but let me be sure that whoever's starting preparing it is first, of course, to prepare this broth. So it needs beef or any other type of meat. It could be also chicken, right? Or turkey also. And of course, it first needs to be cooked to prepare. And then when you put it out, the meat when is ready. And then you have this broth already. We can start with the
other ingredients.
Vegetables.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So let us start.
Let's start first from potato.
Okay.
Because it require more time to cook.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
I would like to say that although we will show how to prepare the green borscht today, in every family it may be cooked a little bit different, right? So some people would prefer to have it with meat. Some people could do it like completely vegetarian, without meat.
Vegan, yes.
So that's also a possibility. So today we of course have it with some meat. We like it in our family, and I hope the guests will like it also.
I want to add that green borscht, or green soup, whatever you can call it, it's quite popular in for northern or eastern Europe. So, but today we will introduce you to green borscht that cooked in Ukraine.
Yes, in particular. Okay. Yeah, good.
So what is the first step?
Well, we first need to start with potato.
Okay.
Chopping it, right?
And,
yes, chopping it.
But we can separate our...
Yes, I can help you with that as well.
So I can do onion.
Okay. I can do potatoes again.
And who will cut
carrots?
Carrots.
It's very difficult because it's harder,
yeah, it's
right?
harder, yeah.
So that's a job for me, I guess.
For you, okay, great.
So please. So, is it your first time cooking in front of cameras?
Yes.
It is indeed. So you can see that it's probably we can forget some ingredients, but I'm sure we will manage on the go.
Mm-hmm. So if we keep talking about the traditional, let's say, Ukrainian cuisine, So what are the
it's a big one.
what is the most important wow, that's very impressive.
It's a big one.
Is it too much?
I'll manage that, yeah.
What is the main Ukrainian dishes you can highlight for us?
Well,
We know that borscht is very important. It's like
But
major
the
dish,
main.
but the main one,
maybe the
yes,
main.
we all know and love.
Yes.
What other?
Then it's vareniki.
Yeah.
In Central
kind of
Asia, probably.
Dumplings, yeah, kind of
It's the dumplings, yeah. You manti in other cultures. So many
Yes, all the
different
dishes
stuff.
we're very familiar
Yes,
with. Yes.
And the stuffing for Ukrainian dumplings, it can be meat, can be cheese, cabbage, or even cherry, dark cherry.
And now, as you said, this is a big trend that everything is going to be vegan, right? It's like
Yeah.
try to, to develop healthy habits in cooking as well.
It's also an interesting fact probably that buckwheat is very popular in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Buckwheat is really, really popular, and you can find it across the whole country. It's used much more than rice. Because in many Asian countries, we
It's
also
rice.
worked in East Asia, the rice is primary dish. And in Ukraine, buckwheat is very, very popular. So that's...
It's very
you can
healthy as
find-
well.
Yes, yeah, it is.
How often do you cook this green borscht at home?
As Andrei mentioned in the beginning, that it's good when you cook it during the late spring, early summer, when the green side appears on the soil, and it's the most nutritious. I think we forgot to mention that the main ingredient for the green borscht it's a sorrel. It has specific sour taste.
Yes.
Which
The main taste for the borscht. Actually, borscht, the word borscht means sour. So red borscht has his acidity, and the same for the green borscht.
You think it's enough?
Yeah.
I think it's
So it's a
enough.
bit big, but it should be smaller.
Well, it's again, as we're saying, when
It's
we
because
have
of the knife.
two cooks in the two
It's
cooks
enough,
in
yes?
the,
Yes,
Yes,
it's
okay.
two cooks in
And
the
now I
kitchen.
think it's time to put potato in the broth.
Otherwise,
Let's do this.
Okay.
Okay, let me
it takes some time for potato to boil, of course.
Okay.
And now we need to higher to
It is a
boil.
bit high, yeah.
Okay.
So it starts boiling again.
Yes,
And
So for carrot, I guess we need a pan.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Oh, look at this. It's here.
I think it will work here.
Of course.
So
we'll need a little bit olive oil.
So yes, you've been living here for 1 year so far, yes? So tell us more about your experience of living, working, like socializing here in Kazakhstan, in one of the most coldest
One of the,
capitals
yes.
in the world.
Second.
Second, yes.
Google says it's second coldest.
yeah, thank you. It's good. Yeah, we've been already enjoying being here for 1 year. But as I've been working for the World Bank for almost 30 years, so we've been traveling across the world for quite a while. Our previous assignment, for instance, was in Mongolia.
Oh,
So we came straight from the coldest
First,
capital,
yes, the coldest capital to the second
to the
coldest.
second Astana. So it's probably very few people coming here from the head of international and diplomatic missions who are coming from the colder place, because Astana is famous for its weather during the winter time. But we're really enjoying that, being here. It's really something that we can feel very welcomed. Natalia and myself already have a lot of friends. Fortunately, I have also a great team in the office here. There's about 30 colleagues we have in the World Bank mission in Astana.
Yes.
Right, so it's also a lot of work, and honestly, you can feel that our work here, the World Bank work here, is very important, and we have a good partnership with many colleagues here, with the ministries, with the government, with the private sector, civil society. So every day is so kind of rich with meetings, with ideas, and with the results also. But we can talk about the results probably later.
Yes, absolutely.
So you think it's warm enough to put...
Okay, yes. Now it's time
first the onion.
Onion.
Okay.
It's always good because whatever, if I'm kind of talking too much about something, Natalia is always kind of keeping the eye on the
process. Yes. Yes, you've been living here, you're enjoying your time in Astana, in Kazakhstan. What about immersing yourself into some cultural things, maybe traditional? Have you tried, for example, national cuisine of Kazakhstan? What do you think about it? It's usually very interesting to know.
And in Kazakhstan particularly, and as in every other country, there is something special that any foreigners that are coming, they really are trying the first time. Of course, the first time what we also tried in Kazakhstan was the horse meat.
Oh,
of course.
Yeah. Of course.
And it's really very, I think, unique tradition, because even for some of your neighbors, it's not that popular, right? It's particularly for Kazakhstan. Very exclusive here, and that's really what we. And you really could cook different type from horse meat, like a regular other meat. So it's really very good. There is a nice place where we have been trying steak, horse steak. So it's a really nice place to do. And of course, bish barmak, everybody kind of also talking about that. We actually tried it first time when we've been in Mongolia. In Mongolia, the western provinces of Mongolia, they have a quite huge Kazakh community there, and they keeping the traditions of the motherland.
You were prepared, before you even come here.
Yeah, so that's really helpful. But honestly, I think Astana is so dynamic, modern city. You can find any cuisine here, right?
Yes, exactly.
You can find Japanese, Korean cuisine, Middle Eastern cuisine, Turkish.
Yeah, it's a great mixture.
Great place. Yes, I feel now it's a very also international city. You can see people, young people, they're speaking English more and more here. So you feel much comfortable. Any expats which are coming here is feeling also very comfortable. It happens when we speak Russian, so it's also easier for us.
Yeah, because in Kazakhstan
both
language barriers.
Both languages, we thought about starting really learning Kazakh language, but we failed. So let's see. That's the only failure we can have here.
The time will come for
sure.
And it's very useful to know Kazakh, one of the Turkic languages, so you can easily understand and navigate yourself in other countries, Turkic origin countries like Uzbekistan, Turkey.
Yeah. There is an organization, Turkish-speaking states, right, as I know, because its language is very close. It's interesting because when we speak with our colleagues from Eastern Europe, and we speak Ukrainian, for instance, they understand us, we understand them very kind of easily, especially if it's like Polish language or Slovak, because it's all part of the Slavic languages that we
the same Turkic language.
So
let us watch what we have here.
We still need some time probably for the...
So we fried a little bit onion with the carrot, and our potato is boiling for 10 minutes already, I believe. So it's time to cut the main ingredient for the borscht. It's a sorrel, and I believe you have spinach. here,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
We can combine.
Okay.
You can do it only with spinach or with the sorrel.
I think, yeah, we don't need all of that, right? You can just put, you want to start with,
Let me cut that.
and then for spinach.
So you can cut here and get rid of this part.
Okay.
Because it's too much, and use only green leaves.
I can start
Okay.
that. And then we
We'll
also
work
can,
and we'll rest.
we can also cut some
Other greens.
other
Yeah.
greens as well. Yeah.
And now it's time for me to share with you some interesting and unique facts about Ukrainian cuisine. Ukrainian cuisine has been influenced by various neighboring countries, including Poland, Hungary and Turkey, resulting in a diverse range of flavors and ingredients. Each region of Ukraine boasts its own culinary specialties and delicacies. For example, in western Ukraine, you'll find hearty dishes influenced by Polish and Hungarian cuisine, while in south, you'll find dishes with Mediterranean flair due to the region's proximity to the Black Sea. Bread holds a special place in Ukrainian cuisine and culture. Traditional Ukrainian bread, known as bulka, is often round in shape and adorned with intricate designs. It is served with many meals and is considered a symbol of hospitality. Fermented food like sauerkraut, pickles and kvass are common in Ukrainian cuisine. These foods not only add flavor but also have health benefits and help preserve produce for the winter months. Salo holds a special place in Ukrainian culture and is often considered as a national dish. It's not just a food but a symbol of Ukrainian identity and resilience, having survived centuries of political and social change. Traditional salo is made by curing slabs of pork fat with salt, garlic and various spices, then allowing it to air dry for several weeks or months. While salo is high in fat, it is also rich in vitamins A and D as well as essential fatty acids. So, while we're cooking, let us talk about your work. You work as a World Bank country manager for Kazakhstan, and I guess I heard that one of your duties is to oversee the implementation of Partnership Framework Program, like 2022-2025. Could you tell us more about it?
Sure. I'm trying to talk into a cut, but
Talk and cook, yes.
yeah, talk and cook. Yes, exactly. That's exactly the purpose of that.
Small.
Look, first of all, the World Bank.
Help you a little bit.
Yeah, the World Bank is not something which is completely outside of Kazakhstan.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, Kazakhstan is a member of the World Bank Group.
Yes.
Together with other.
Since 1992, I guess.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
So we had like 30 years recently.
30 years
Yeah.
of partnership.
Together with other 188 countries, Kazakhstan is really the country which is participating in the global economic development. And in Kazakhstan particularly, we've been operating, as you mentioned, 30 years. Mostly the World Bank is providing financing to the member countries, right? Development financing.
Yeah.
So many countries need this financing to develop their infrastructure, to develop their education sector, to develop their health sector, right? And as we always said, it's smart to use your money, but it's much smarter to use somebody's money, right? So that's why countries agreed that there should be affordable financing for countries which immediately needs financing for development needs, right? And this is what the World Bank is doing here. You correctly mentioned that we have a strategy, which is for the 5 years.
Yes.
Because you always want to agree what are the priorities should be for the country.
As I know, World Bank is going to support Kazakhstan initiative to transit to a green economy.
Yeah.
And the numbers for this are quite impressive. I guess it's like $600 million.
Green economy, low carbon
Yes,
economy,
yes.
yes.
Well, this is clearly seen as in the whole world. You cannot develop economy, grow economy without making it really green. Right?
Yes.
Green borscht is one example, right? But it's really important to understand that green economy doesn't mean it's happening overnight, right? You need to be sure that this element are incorporated in every sector of the economy. Where it's energy, so we have a low carbon strategy of Kazakhstan. So to make it completely neutral until 2060, so you need to be sure how to do it.
It's very big ambition.
It's a big ambition. Then you have a more specific ambitions. I think by 2030 you want to be sure that 15% of the electricity is produced using renewable energy, right? So that's kind of more important, and that's require this amount of money. So it's a really big work. Because and then you look at the energy efficiency in buildings, for instance, right? It's not a secret that sometimes we regulate the temperature in our premises, like opening window.
Yes.
That's clearly a waste of resources that we can use. So there's a lot of work that could be done. We produced recently a so-called country climate and development report, which bring together the climate agenda and development. Because without development, with greening development, you cannot get out of the middle income trap. So that's a very important point.
Yes.
May I just interrupt you for a second?
Yes, let's be back to our cooking. Yes.
Last time to put carrot with onion to the...
into the broth.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm becoming so passionate about talking development.
Yes,
so
we will talk about it.
that.
Yes, we will talk about it.
Yeah, but I think we can just bring this. Yeah. We will need to start also with the eggs.
Eggs,
It's supposed to be at the end, but we can cut it
we can
during
start.
Tell us about the role of these eggs in this dish.
You want to say?
It's actually for serving mostly, but at the end we add just for nice color.
Inside also,
taste.
yes?
Yeah.
Inside, okay.
It's also for good taste.
For good taste,
So
of
I
course.
guess we don't need a pan anymore.
Yes.
No need for the pan. So we need again to start it boiling. So you see it's a process when the potato first and then the onion and carrot. And this is coming in the very end. Because some people, you want to be sure that they're remaining fresh already when you were eating it in the plate. Yeah, so that's why it's going in the very end.
Okay, if we're ready to try it, so let us serve it, and then we invite you to our dinner table to taste our wonderful dish today. Okay?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so this is my favorite part of our show. So now we have here the green borscht at last. So
yes, a long-awaited moment. Yes, let's try it.
First, you need to put sour cream on the top
yes,
of that.
Of course. Let's do this.
I know you're tempted already to try it,
Yeah.
but first, it's of course the sour cream is must.
Okay.
Now we can try.
So, what do you think, Aina?
Yes, I like it. With the sour cream, yes.
Yes.
The taste is so tender.
It's a true borscht. Yes, it brings so many
Memories.
fond memories, I guess, from my childhood.
From the childhood, yes, exactly. What do you think?
Now
What do you think about
I can
it?
only focus on food and nothing else. I think, yeah,
It's good.
it's very good. It's very good. Yeah, it's exactly like
We
what
did a good job,
usually we do also
all of us.
All of us, yes,
in
well
our
done.
home, and yeah, it's very remind us also the childhood.
It's very
What do you like
accessible.
the most about your job?
It's looking the eyes of the people with whom you're working, and they see the results of that, right? And they understand that they achieved something with your help. That's the most rewarding things. This I really like. And the second thing is that there are so many opportunities to express yourself, your knowledge, your talent in this organization. You can work in countries like Brazil, for instance, and then Chad, and then you're going to Romania, for instance, and then going to the countries like Pacific Islands and Papua New Guinea. So it's all over the world. That's the possibility to really help people solve different problems around the globe. That's fascinating.
And a lot of communications are happening, right? Right on the way. It's also very
Communication is
enriching
important
experience.
part
Yes,
of our
yes, yes, exactly.
work, and it's exactly important. There are different kinds of communications, strategic communications, how you communicate your messages, how to ensure that your messages is really heard by population, by mass media, by your counterparts. So communication is very, very important part of our job. That's why even in our team we have different sector specialists, including the communication specialist.
Yes.
Okay, dear guests, now it's time to move to another part of our show. It's gonna be about our Kazakh national sweets, our desserts. So it's time for tea.
Yes, let's have some tea
Let's have it.
together.
Let's
Yes.
have it.
Okay, now it's time for dessert. So it's called tok basar, and the main ingredient of this, it's our national traditional dessert. The main ingredient of this is bal kaymak, which means sweet sour cream. So previously we had ordinary cream. So
Now let's try it.
Please.
Time to
Sweet
try it.
sour cream, yes. It looks like a cheesecake, so it's like a cheesecake, but the inside ingredients is the
Okay.
traditional Kazakh ingredients. So please enjoy.
Looks very
Thank you.
delicious.
we'd love to hear your opinion on this.
Very gentle. It's almost like melting on
Yeah.
your tongue.
It contains nuts, I believe.
It's going well with the tea, yes.
Yeah. Now we gain the balance.
Yeah.
We introduce you your national dish, and we introduce you our national sweet.
We did a good team work, right?
Yeah, I think in Kazakhstan, sweet dishes is important part of the everything.
Yes,
Yes.
we love meat and we love sweet. So,
Yeah, it's a
and-
big part of our culture, actually. Yeah.
And before you go, we also want to share something with you to keep in touch, to keep memories of this program. So Doreen will introduce it to you. This is, yes, a little gift from the Talk and Cook program. This is also our traditional sweets. It's like
Indian sweets.
chocolate, yes, but inside is the gent. This is a very traditional Kazakh ingredient. So we used it like in very ancient times. And this gent is covered by chocolate. So you can also...
Tempting.
Yes, very tempting. You can, yes,
And looks
share
nice,
with
very
your
nice.
friends,
Presenting.
colleagues.
Absolutely.
And that's it for today. For more episodes of Talk and Cook program, you can go to Silkway TV channel website.